My body, my choice. One, I don't want to be stuck with a man for the rest of my life. And for two, I love my freedom. For three, considering terminating my pregnancy. I'm really just coming to the realization that I just don't think I really want kids. For one, I don't want to be stuck with a man for the rest of my life. And for two, I love my freedom. For three, I love my peace.
For one, I don't want to be stuck with a man for the rest of my life. You would think that someone who doesn't want to be attached to a man for at least 18 years would not be sitting online talking about how she plans to terminate her pregnancy. You would think that you would be a smarter woman, that you would not come online saying that you are considering terminating your pregnancy because you don't want to be stuck with a man forever. You want to be selfish. And then we're going to keep going. But I just wanted to pause there, that you don't want to be attached to a man for the rest of your life. But you're pregnant. Okay. Let's keep going.
For four, I love to go to sleep when I want. For five, I love to eat whenever I want. Sometimes I eat once a day. Sometimes I eat no times a day. It's like I feel bad. Of course I do. But that's why I'm also considering getting my tubes tied. I talked to my mom about it. She's like, you are not doing that right now. Sorry. She went complete mama bear on me, which I already knew she was going to do because she wants me to have kids. And I'm saying, but this is my life, and I just really don't think I want kids. I really don't. I used to always dream about being a mom, a wife, a this. Now I just dream about living luxury by myself. Of course.
Y'all, this type of stuff really just blows my mind. When I'm sitting here, I'm pondering of trying to make this all makes sense, y'all, as we keep going. Okay. But it's so interesting how I love my peace. I love my peace. I love my peace, but yet I allowed someone to get me pregnant. I don't. And then she says her mom wants her to have children. As I've said before, ain't no man. They don't care about you having no husband. They don't care about you being committed to anyone. They want you to have a baby. That's what these mothers want. They don't. I've told y'all this before. When I came home and told my mom I was pregnant with my son, if my mom knew I was in a relationship, but had I had came home with no man, she probably would have never said, which she never said, when you getting married, are you getting married? It was never expected of me. If I didn't have a man and I came home and said, Mom, I'm pregnant, it would have been like, okay. I wasn't raised to be a wife. My mom did her best. I love my mom to death. She raised me to be the woman I am today, so I'm grateful for that. But it was not expected of me to be a wife or have. I know for sure I could have came home and had kids without a man in sight, and it would have been like, we gonna do it. We gonna figure it out. So the way that this woman is on here wants to terminate her pregnancy because she doesn't want to give up her life. She wants to enjoy her life by herself. But this is all what you thought about after you got pregnant, I guess.
Of course, I want a connection. I want all of that. But it's like I want it to be me and my partner. I don't think I want it to be me and my partner and someone else. I don't know, y'all. I'm considering it. So, yeah, my appointment is for...
Let's double back. This is how much these women will just talk and talk and talk. Her first thing she said, number one, I don't want to be attached to a man for the rest of my life. She's at this part now where she's saying, I just wanted to build a connection with me and my partner, not my partner and someone else. So which one is it? You don't want a man or you do? You don't want a man or you do? Like, y'all see what I'm saying? They do all this talking because you're trying to please the sisterhood on both sides of your mouth. On one end, because that's how they do it. They lead them in with the I hate men rhetoric. That's how she drew them in. I'm about to terminate my pregnancy. It's my no. First it was my body, my choice. They love that. And then you get to the I'm living my life. Then you get to the I hate men. I don't want to be touching no man. I don't need no man. They love that type of conversation. And then from that point on, you got them. You got them so tightly wrapped around your hands as a woman, because these women, that's what they love to hear. And now you going down explaining more and more, where you then say, I want it to be a connection with me and my partner, not someone else. But you got to be able to listen and not be all about, I don't know. You got to just be in reality to hear what's being said. Because if all you heard was I hate men in your mind, everything else you ain't listening to. You like, yeah, girl, yeah, I love that. And you didn't miss that she said, I want a man though.
Next Friday, I already said it. So I was like, if I change my mind before then, I'm not going to go. But if I don't change my mind, then I'm going to go. Now, if I was to have a baby, I would love it, of course. But it's like, do I really want one? That's the question. And that's a question that only I can answer, no matter what nobody say.
She's right. That's a question only she can say and answer. She has a full decision making over the situation, right? The question I have though is, I don't know if I want to have a baby, but yet I am pregnant. I don't want to have a baby, but yet I am pregnant. This is the reality for so many women. So many young Black women, so many middle-aged Black, like this is a very real thing. And the comments, y'all, the comments, you won't believe the comments on those videos. You know what? Let me pull them up for y'all, because I want y'all to see when I talk about this stuff, when I said that they love this type of stuff, they thrive off of this type of stuff, I'm going to show y'all exactly what I'm referring to, because I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to lead y'all on to what the programming really is, because it's very much real. It's very, very much. And I just want y'all to see this, because let me just let y'all see what I'm talking about, because y'all not gonna believe me. Okay, so let's pop it on up on the screen. All righty, we see this is the same video. Here we go. Let's get on right into it. Okay. I have 3 kids, love them to death. Keep the appointment, friend. I have 3 kids. Keep the appointment, friend. Let's see what those messages say in there. You hear me, parent of 3 here too. Girl, if I could rewind time, babe, I promise you're not alone. Claps for you. More women need to be honest to other women who are debating. You don't need to list your reasons. Just because you don't want to is valid. Listen, just had my son 3.5 months ago, and I had him late in life. I always felt like if I didn't have a kid, there would be a part of me that wouldn't have been fulfilled in life. I can honestly say now that's fault. I love him, but he didn't fulfill anything for me. I could have had a wonderful life with a lot more sleep without him. These women, man, I'm a Christian. I might get bashed for this, but I could care less. I'm 100% pro-choice. Do what's best for you. Nobody is stuck raising that child and sacrificing for that child but you. There's so much more to life than being a parent, and most will tell you not to have children. Thanks for your bravery. Finally, another pro-choice Christian. I love to see it. Also Christian and pro-choice. I'm a mom, and I absolutely understand why people choose to be childless. Comment section understood the assignment. I love supporting real women. Y'all see this? This is real women. I love these comments. I love these comments. First reason is the only reason you don't want to. Sick, sad, or tired, it's a job. You can't quit or call out. Once you're there, there's no PTO. How much I want to bet that these are a bunch of single mothers? How much I want to bet these are a bunch of women who laid in with the same men over and over and over again and kept having kids by deadbeats? How much I want to bet that these are women who probably, I'm gonna say they knew exactly who they were having kids with. They don't even, this is why you see they don't like their kids. They don't love their kids. They don't love their kids. Oh,
My body, my choice.
they don't love their kids. Let your decision be yours, not everyone else's, especially family. It sounds good. My kids are amazing, but support pro-choice. It's hard, and mine are all grown, but all of them are still home. But one, number one, you are you already not sure that's enough. Pro-choice. Put you first. We know and we understand. Nobody said, well, why did you get pregnant if you didn't want to have a baby? Why are you having sex if you didn't want to have a baby? Why are you having sex unprotected if you didn't want to have a baby? They don't say that. These are a bunch of single mothers who are trauma bonding and basically letting everyone know that they don't really care about, they love their kids, but I mean, I could do without them. I have 3 children, and I'll say this, not wanting to is the best reason to keep that appointment. I let people talk to me into having children, and I do love them so much. However, being a parent is so draining and stressful. It wasn't a person that desired to have children. I wasn't a person who desired to have children, and I should have kept it that way. I let people talk me into having children. Are those people the dads? Your mama? Your auntie? You had 3 kids. And you mean to tell me that three kids, you got talked into doing that? Somebody talked you into opening your legs? Somebody talked you into not being on birth control? Did somebody do that? Somebody made you not get on birth control. Somebody told you, girl, don't do that. Don't get on birth control. Have my baby. Have my baby. I wish I would have terminated my pregnancy. I never wanted a kid or kids. Please terminate it immediately and get your tubes get your tubes removed. I did it, and it was the best choice ever. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This comment section makes me sick. This just shows me, y'all. This shows me this is why they fought so hard about the Roe v. Wade getting overturned. This is why they fought, because they don't care about these kids. They want to be able to have sex whenever they want to have sex, however they want to have sex, and then get to run to the clinic whenever they feel like it. They do not really care about a woman's real choice, but to be able to unalive babies. That's it. That's it. That's all. That comment section is disgusting. And as a mother, it breaks my heart to see so many of them. Like, it's just like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way that this is real life. Like, this is really what these women, they telling her how much they love her bravery. They love how honest she is. They love how honest she is. But somehow I'm a pick me. I'm dangerous. I'm harmful to the community, but she's honest. They love her honesty. They love her transparency. More of them. I have 4 kids. I never wanted kids, but I had that first one and then got married 3 years later and had another one, and they just kept coming. They don't just keep coming. You have to participate in the action of getting pregnant. And if you don't prevent it, it's going to happen. Period. I can't. I'm so disgusted with this comment section. It's just, it's sad. There are women out here, good women out here, great women out here who will give anything to have a baby. In a 2-parent household, they are struggling to get pregnant. It's a couple out there who really wants children, who wants to build a legacy, who wants to have a good family, and they can't even conceive for me, whatever the reason may be. And these women out here just giving it up, getting pregnant, however, whenever, doing whatever they want. That woman said, my first reason is I don't want to be with a man forever. But you open your legs unprotected, no birth control, no nothing, and get pregnant. And that's how you win the sisterhood over. You lead with that. You come on here and you tell them about how you want to do whatever you want because it's your choice. Basically saying how much they really don't like their kids. That's what it is saying. These women are the most selfish group of women that have ever come out of society in this time right now. They are so selfish. And these children, they don't deserve the kids that they have, because this is really sick and it's really sad.